Hole number one, great starting hole. Obviously one of the better holes out here, hardest holes. We looked at the bunkering around that green and felt like the large back bunker behind the green, it's more of a visual bunker. It's not a lot of, don't get a lot of play in that bunker, but felt like we wanted to keep it in there. It should be a great look with this sand. It's a white colored sand, so it should really pop back there. The front two bunkers on the right of that green, we did eliminate the far right one, just because we felt like the trees had kind of grown into that area and it really wasn't in play anymore. So we eliminated that far right bunker, but kept the other front bunker on the right corner of that green, bottom right corner. Hole number two, obviously there's a huge large bunker up in the front left of that green right over the creek there, and looking at it with the architect, felt like not a lot of play, not a lot of golf balls were going into that far left side of that bunker. So what we're going to do is make that one smaller, bring it in from the left, and then move that bunker a little bit closer to the green, to the front left corner of the green, so that that bunker may be more in play on those shots on your third shot if you're trying to hit it over the creek on your third shot, which would make for a really good front left pin placement also. Hole number three, we spent a lot of time out there. We've had some changes with that hole over the years, filled in a couple bunkers in the past. We decided at the end of the day that the back three bunkers on that hole, the one on the far right back side, we're going to fill that one in. It's going to create a better walking area from the third green to the fourth tee, more room to spread out so people can walk there, so it's not just a narrow walking path. We're going to fill in the back bunker right behind the middle of the green. That was more of a visual bunker, and then we kind of went back and forth on the back left bunker. It can come in play, but had gotten quite a ways from the green, so we're going to fill that one in too. So all three of those get filled in, but we are going to add a new bunker to that hole. We're going to position it kind of in the front left corner of that green, which could make for a really good pin placement in the back left or in the front left of that green. The bunker will be as close to the green as we can, so it'll be a great visual from the tee and really be in play compared to the other three that were there before. Hole number four, first thing we actually did this fall, we filled in the left fairway bunker, and standing on that tee box, we felt that the trees had grown up on that left side, so you really couldn't see that bunker. Didn't know it was there, especially if you weren't a member here, but if you played, you really didn't know it was there, and so it also really kind of impeded people getting on and off that hole off the cart path with carts. So we wanted to try and open up that area so there's more of a scatter pattern going on back onto the cart path when we do let you go off the path on that hole. So that bunker was filled in, and the two right fairway bunkers, they were going to be adjusted a little bit. The first one's going to be brought in from the west side. Still be in play off the tee, obviously, the front portion of that bunker, and then the next bunker closest to the green will be adjusted slightly also. Fill in the east side of that bunker and move it a little bit closer to the green, make it a little bit smaller on that side. Still catch shots, but there wasn't a lot of play in that first part of that bunker. The pot bunkers in the front of the green will stay. If we can, we're going to move those, the front two, kind of closer to the green. And we also created a little bit more of an elevated area left of the green where you walk off the green to your carts. We did that so that we get better drainage off the green. We knocked down a mound over there on the left side that for a left pin placement on that green. From the fairway, you'll be able to see that pin placement a little bit easier and know what the green's going to do instead of more of a blind shot there. But hole number five, that big bunker up to the right, not a lot of changes here. We are going to bring the bunker down a little bit from the top part. It washes out a little bit up there when we get a rain, so just bring it down from the hill a little bit. But there shouldn't be a lot of change on this bunker. It's going to be a great green-sized bunker that will catch a lot of golf balls, and even we will have some flashing up the side, meaning that we'll have the bunker kind of go up the hill, but the sand should stay on that bunker a lot better, just due to the liner that we're using and the type of sand. It'll adhere to the liner better. Hole number 6, big bunker left of that green. Not a lot of changes here either. We're going to try and move it closer to the green so that it's a little bit more in play on the left side. So you'll see the north side of that bunker, which is green side, right between the green. It'll creep in closer to the green if possible, and not a lot of changes otherwise to that bunker. Hole number 7, we did some work this fall already on this hole. We took the west side of that bunker, the first half of that left fairway bunker, which was a huge bunker, and filled that in so that it'll still be in play, but the first part of it won't be. It'll be more of a rough area. Up by the green on number 7, we're going to adjust the left big bunker a little bit, tweak it from the top a little bit down, just to kind of keep the sand from washing down. The large left bunker is going to stay. We may bring it down off the hill a little bit from the top left side where the native grass is, to keep the sand from falling off the face. And then there's 3 bunkers to the right of that green. We're going to eliminate the middle one, and then we're going to keep the one behind the green and kind of use it as a visual from the fairway. And then the front right bunker, we're going to make that a little bit bigger and bring that more closer to the green so that it's more in play. The greenside bunker on 8 has always been one that we've had problems with over the years, just because of the way the sand goes up the face on that hole. It's probably one of our more severe bunkers on the golf course. What we're going to do on that, we're going to fill in the front part of that bunker, just where the lake is, and just a little bit, and then we're also going to make sure that the bunker's close enough to the green, and we feel like we're going to be able to keep that facing on that green because we have the new liner and the new sand, so it should adhere. Shouldn't get any plugged lies in the face like has been in the past, and it'll be way more playable to still maintain the look of that bunker from the tee. Hole number 9, a lot of bunkers on this hole. We kind of went back and forth. We thought about eliminating a couple of these, but we feel at the end of the day this will be a great visual hole. We already have the bunker up by the green has already been replaced with the new sand and the new liner, so you can see how much whiter color-wise the sand is. We're going to maintain all those bunkers along the face of the 2 fairways, so shouldn't see any changes with these, but it'll be a great visual with the white colored sand next year. Hole number 10, two bunkers over across the creek up by the green there. The back left one, not a lot of changes there. It's a great another visual bunker, kind of like number 1 is. So we'll maintain that one. The front right bunker, very large bunker right now. We're going to take and fill in a portion of that from the creek side forward. So there'll still be a bunker there. It'll still be a fairly large bunker, but we're going to eliminate some of the bunker between the creek and the new line of the bunker. So it'll be a little bit smaller. So we'll bring it in from the south side of that bunker, and if possible, try and move that bunker a little bit closer to the green also. Hole number 11, we did some changes this fall already, which you probably saw. The first thing is we filled in the first right fairway bunker. It really wasn't in play, never really was a factor on the hole, so we filled that in. We actually created a new tee box right there on the corner, which will be a great angle for hitting into that fairway from the red tee area. It's about 40 yards shorter probably than the old red tee, but be a much better angle into number 11 and give those a chance to get over in 2 also from that tee. The left fairway bunker is good. We filled it in a little bit on the east side of it. It's been completed, but looks fantastic. Wouldn't have known that there was a portion of the bunker that went farther east, so it sits in there like it's supposed to. And then we kept the far fairway bunker on the right. That's definitely a bunker that's in play, and people will hit into that quite a bit. So that bunker is staying also. Hole number 12, there's just one small bunker there, and the architect loves that bunker. It's one of his favorites. We're going to keep it the way it is, and it'll just be, the sand will be removed and new liner and new sand. So great spot for a bunker already, and so no changes on 12. Hole number 13, a lot of bunkers up by the green here, a lot of large bunkers I should say. The one on the right, we are going to bring it in a little bit from on the northeast side of that bunker, so that really wasn't anything in play off the tee, but we want to make sure that that bunker does come into play sometimes on a longer hitter, so we won't mess with that. But we will also adjust the left side bunker there a little bit on the front left portion of that bunker, the front east side of it. We'll be filling that in and moving that bunker a little bit closer to the green if possible. Hole number 14, we got a nice fairway bunker off the tee there. Not a lot of changes there. That's going to stay in place. It's a great target bunker from off the tee to aim at. And then up by the green, there is a bunker to the left front of that green. That's going to stay the same as it is. We have a couple bunkers that are right of that green that are a little bit too far away from the green, we feel. The architect felt also, and so that will probably be a total redesign of that area. Create a new bunker complex there that will be closer to the green and more in play of your second shot. So there'll be some pretty big changes on the right side of that green. Hole number 15, we've got the fairway bunker, the famous fairway bunker to hit over. We did fill in this fall the front part of that bunker. We maintained the farthest part of that bunker so that it's another spot to either aim at or hit over. The architect felt like that bunker was basically, the front part of it anyway, was penalizing the shorter hitters, so it's a hard enough hole already. So, but we still wanted to maintain the look of that bunker. It's a great target if you're far enough to hit it over. You can, or you go left of it and then play the hole that way. But it's still a bunker that we felt we wanted to keep and just make it a little bit smaller from the tee side. Up by the green, there's 3 bunkers to the right of that green. We're going to fill in the right 2, and then we're going to make the one that's closest to the green, we're going to make that larger, and we're going to move that as close to the green as possible. So another bunker that will be come into play on a front right pin placement, or something that you can aim at from the fairway and play into. But we want to make sure that right front side of that green is protected, and then move it closer to the green so it's more in play. Hole number 16, key bunker on that hole, obviously. This fall we are working on that project right there. In fact, I was just out there looking at it. That whole area is going to be worked over, started over from scratch basically. So what we wanted to do on that hole is create a new bunker that kind of wraps around the front part left of the green, and then it'll work back almost halfway back to just over halfway back on that left side of that green, and then it'll curve back around so that it's still going to be a bunker that's way more in play than the old one. We're moving it closer to the green. It'll be in play. It could be in play for a front left pin placement, so you'll have to watch out for that. And then it'll kind of guard that left side of the green. It probably won't be as deep of a bunker either. You'll be able to see more of the green, a little bit more of the green, so you'll be able to know where to land it and see that. So we're excited about that bunker. I think that a big portion of that old bunker wasn't in play anyway, and I think you'll find it a much better visual from the tee when we get done with it. Hole number 17, big fairway bunker left of the green there that works up towards the green, obviously. The thought is to fill that fairway bunker in, and then fill it in towards the east until we have probably more of a normal sized bunker up there left of the green, kind of where it's at now, but still maintain a green sized bunker in front of that left portion of the green, which protects that left pin placement on that green, and still a great visual from the fairway. Eventually, phase 3 would be to create a water hazard there, bring that water out into the fairway. That bunker would still, the new bunker would still stay in place there and guard that left front of the green also. So that may happen this winter if we can get to it and fill that in. So. Hole number 18, a lot of bunkers on this hole. The first one is right in front of the cottonwood tree. We are going to make that a little bit smaller. We're going to maintain that bunker just because it's a good visual. Kind of gives you an idea where the lower fairway starts. We have already filled in 2 bunkers on the upper level of the upper fairway. We are going to leave the last bunker on the top of the fairway. That's another good visual bunker to aim at if you're going to the top fairway. The right green side bunker will stay in place. We are going to bring it down off the hill a little bit. We get a lot of washouts on that bunker, just way too steep of a face on the back side of that. So we will be, what we can do is move that bunker closer to the green and bring it off the hill some. So it'd probably be a little bit smaller, but probably a different shape than what it is now.